大家好，我是汤米呀。Hello everyone, my name is Mia Taggett, and today I'll be talking about the character Zhao. So the Hanzi Qiyuan, or the character origin, starts with to call or to summon. So that was the origin of the word, but ultimately it came to mean about the same thing in today. The main thing that evolved was just the character itself became more simplified. The character that we see nowadays is a pictophonetic character with the radical for mouth, the ko radical. And then also Dao, the knife radical, which adds the phonetic piece to the character. Ko, the mouth, ko, the mouth is used to represent like the idea of calling or summoning, like you kind of establishing authority using your voice. So here you can see the Yangbian, or the evolution over time. The Oracle Bone script character is very interesting. I'll talk about it a little bit more on the next slide because it's a little bit easier to see the pictographic nature of it. But you can see here how it started to turn into the knife, kind of starting in the Bronze script age, and then slowly turned into what we have today. So here on this slide, you can see in the A section on the far left that it looks like a couple people all together. There's two people facing inwards to one person to kind of show some sort of authority, but ultimately it's three people all gathered together in that one space. So kind of that idea of that center person summoning everyone, calling everyone to them, being like, okay, we need to gather, or things like that. And then once it gets to the numbers, you can see how it just kind of evolves into the knife and the mouth radicals that we see today. But ultimately, that was the origin pictographically. So for our Li Shi Han Yi, or historical meaning, so it meant some sort of like asserting command, which can be referred to or inferred by the use of Dao, the knife radical. So that gives some sort of idea of being like, because it has the knife, there's some sort of authority. There's like this is the person that has the knife, this is the person that is in control, this is the person that is in charge. So ultimately meaning like an authoritative nature. So that's why it refers to like summoning, where you're having someone that is summoning other people to listen to what they have to say, or a decree that they're making, or things like that. A space that reminds me of this idea of Zhao, or summoning, or gathering, is what is called the Great Hall of the People in English, or in Chinese, 人民大会堂. So this whole building was built based on the idea that the people are the masters of the country. So this is their legislative building, where you're going to have meetings of that legislative branch. So people all coming together to write the laws, and this is kind of, it acts as that main government building. It also is a very renowned and beautiful structure, and is very important to Chinese history, and very cool to be able to see and read. So now we've made it to our 现代应用, our modern application. So I'll give you some examples of how Jiao is used in today's language. So the first one is Jiao Ji, which means to gather, to summon. The second one is Jiao Huan, which is to summon or to call forth. And then the third one on the left is Jiao Kai, which is to call a meeting. We also have on the right Feng Zhao, which is to receive orders. We have Zheng Zhao, which is to draft or to appoint. And then we have Ying Zhao, which is to accept a call. So kind of accepting that call that is coming from someone else. But yeah, ultimately that ends my presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed.